What's up, folks? The King's here, folks. This is the King of Miami Real Estate. Folks, the reason that I'm here right now is first because I care about you. Two, I'm here to answer a big question. But first, do me this favor. Follow me on any of those platforms that you can relate to, especially Instagram. I'm on fire there. Of course, my YouTube channel too. So folks, this is the reason that I'm doing this video, is to answer the big question, which is what to do as a brand new agent. This video is unscripted. I just wrote down the tips that I used myself, that at work, that have been working for me and is still working for me. And I have been in the business. I started in May 2015. Today we are in July 2016, and I have done very well for myself. Closed over 20 deals, and they were juicy, nice deals, and now I have about 10 deals under contract. So this is why I can speak for have been working for me, and it could work or not work for you. But grab your notebook, grab your pencils and pens, and it's gonna work for you if you commit to it. And that's the first thing you need to think of. You must come in with the right mentality. If you come into this business thinking it may not work, it will not work. So you got to come in with the right mentality, folks. After 2 hours from getting my real estate license, I called myself the king of Miami real estate. So many people have made fun of me. For the first 6 months, they called me a clown. Some people still call me a clown today, but now the people that call me a clown, some of them calling me for deals now. So folks, those are the steps. After getting into the right mentality, those are the steps. Number one, a lot of agents come into this business thinking they need to learn how to do a contract. There is so many things they need to learn before they actually go out there. So step number one, learn how to sell yourself. And that is the main thing. That's like the Mac Daddy. A lot of people come into this business, they want to learn how to do a contract. But folks, it is important, but I need you to think of this. If there is no somebody says yes, another somebody says yes to sell or buy, you will never get to the contract. By the end of the day, you have a broker that you give a split of your commission to look after your contract. So first thing, focus on production. And most of real estate agents start and they barely have $1,000 in their bank account anyways. The last thing you want to worry about is spend 30 or 60 days wanting to learn how to do the contract. When you get people want to do a deal, go run to your broker and you will get a contract done professionally, legally, and you will not be in any problems. And the contract is not a big deal, okay? So focus on learning how to sell yourself. If you want to learn more about selling yourself, I need to recommend you this book. It's called Sell or Be Sold by Grant Cardone. It's a life changer. Learn how to sell yourself, folks. And of course, it's going to build your confidence. The way you can speak to your clients is going to be different. It's not about selling real estate or selling a piece of car or even a fork. It's about selling yourself, not selling the actual asset itself. So step number two, figure out your niche and your area. A lot of people come into this business too, after they learn how to sell, they got confident, then now you go ask them, hey, how are you doing? Hey, I'm looking for, introducing yourself. Hey, my name is Jalal. I buy, sell, and rent in all of Miami. It just doesn't work that way. You sound like an amateur. You sound like a dumbass. It just does not work that way. Folks, you got to be specific. You know what you do and you dominate your area. And you don't buy, sell, and rent. You can do that. I do take rental leads myself, but I have someone that I hired that handle those leads. Myself, I focus and I specialize with working with investors to find the next big deal, or I do investments myself. You understand? I don't buy, sell, and rent luxury hood and all of Miami-Dade County and all of South of Florida. My area is North Miami Beach. I'm focused. I work with investors to get the best deals in those areas. I know where I stand. So you got to be the same way too. Step number three, don't mix with other agents. Yes. You heard it. I'm not going to say 90% to 95% of all agents are just depressed. They've been in the business, it's either for 10 years or 5 years. They've been making the same 50 grand and they're depressed. And they're going to tell you that the business is hard. Or you're going to go sit with the new agents that have been there for 6 months and actually already gave up. So you do not want to mix with other agents in your office. And that's where, it's lethal. It's so important to understand this. Do not mix with negative people, which is most of the agents in this business these days. So you need to come into your office, come in with the right mentality. You know what you need to do and mix with the right people. Like, I'm not saying they're all bad. I'm sure you have this one top producer that you want to stick to and learn something from. But overall, stay away from other agents. I'm not saying be a douchebag to them. Just stay away from negativity. That's the main thing. And a lot of those agents are depressed and they're going to tell you everything is bad. The market is bad. No buyers. They've been in it for so long and nothing is working. And I know so many people have been in this business for 5 years and have sold more real estate than them in less than a year, more than they have been in the business, that there's they've been there for much longer than me. But it just mindset. So you guys need to understand. That brings me to the fourth step. Do not give up after 6 months. I see a lot of agents come into this business in 6 months. They don't get a deal. They just give up. And because they started without any savings. They just started without any savings, thinking it's an easy business and they have kids to feed. And they end up losing everything because they have to pay bills and they actually give up on this business. This is not a business where you come in and you are in stocks and everyone's going to promise you're going to make $1 million on your first hit. No, this is a business of longevity. This is a business that you come in and establish a life after. This is not a business that you do as a part-time. This is not a business that you do for a couple of years till you get good. No, this is a business you want to get into. It's for the rest of your life. It's done. It's just set that way. So stop thinking it's just bad because you didn't get the first deal in 6 months. Do not think that way. If that was your situation, just think of this. You have gained so much more knowledge to make or do more the next month. Just do not give up. And if you had to take a few rentals in the beginning, you're not too good. Take those rentals to feed that family, to stay in and focus on the big target. Okay? So step number 5, you are a brand name. You are a brand name. Lots of agents do not understand that. Folks, your brand can be as good as you put effort into it. It could be as simple as you go up, you do a video on YouTube or however you do your video or on a Snapchat, whatever that you do to brand yourself. I'm going to do one right in front of you right now. It's simple, and a lot of people think it's a lot of work. What's up, folks? This is the King of Miami Real Estate. Just wanted to make sure that everyone knows that I am the best in Miami real estate. Let's do this. Folks, that's exactly what happened in front of you. It took less than 10 seconds. It's called the branding. I'm getting myself out there, getting people to know who the hell I am and what I stand for. But you need to put lots of work in it. You need to put lots of work ethic into it. I'm not sure where this went. I think it's gone. But you need to understand that branding is so essential into your business. You got to become the celebrity of your area, the celebrity that is taking over the area that you're in. That is your niche. That's what you do. You are a brand. Stop thinking of yourself as another individual who came into this market. You are a brand name. Use social media, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. You're not too old for it. It's not for your kids only. It works. My main source of income is my social media and the buyers and sellers I met over my Instagram account. So anyone tells you otherwise, they just don't know any better. So folks, make sure you follow me on Instagram at the King of Miami Real Estate, as I do post lots of videos there, and that will show you the actions that I take to get to exactly the brand name I have today. So folks, I hope you're doing great. I hope this video finds you well. Make sure before you get off, you follow me on my Instagram at the King of Miami Real Estate, my Snapchat, Miami Top Realtor, and this will blow your mind the way I brand myself, okay? You guys have an amazing journey in this business. Let's do this.